Hello there, sports fans. My name is Bryce, and welcome to another edition of Sports Dreamer Podcast. In this edition, we'll talk about fantasy football Week 1 fantasy duds. Also, we'll be talking about waiver wire pickups for Week 2. We can't start fantasy football Week 1 duds without talking about OBJ and the Cleveland Browns. Let's start with OBJ, and although he got 10 targets, he only caught 3 for a whopping 22 yards. And if you were relying on him as your wide receiver 1, man, did he let you down good. What a pooper. Next on our dud list is running back Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb only had 10 rushing attempts for 60 yards, but he also lost a fumble. In standard Yahoo leagues, he only gave you 4.60 points. And that's coming from your RB1. Does not get a cut it. Next on our list is New Orleans Saints wide receiver superstar Michael Thomas. And if you drafted Michael Thomas in the mid round of the first round, you were sorely disappointed on his week 1 performance. Thomas only had 5 targets and he only caught 3 of them for 17 big yards. And for Thomas's owners there, your day just went from bad to worse with his injury. Next on our dud list is LA Chargers running back Austin Eckler. And although Austin Eckler had 19 rushing attempts for 84 yards, he only caught 1 pass for 3 yards. And those receiving yards are where Austin Eckler shines. Just monitor his usage as a receiver in the next game. Another dud is Washington football team's wide receiver Terry McLaurin. Scary Terry only caught 5 of his 7 targets for only 61 yards. And Washington was down by 17-0 by second quarter against the Philadelphia Eagles. So we were expecting more passes coming McLaurin's way, but it didn't happen. Next on our list is running back Saquon Barkley of New York Giants. And although Saquon Barkley was facing the stout defense of Pittsburgh Steelers, that 15 rushing attempts for only 6 yards is so painful to watch. Barkley was able to manage to salvage his game by getting 60 yards through the air. Now we'll go to our waiver wire pickup for week 2. We'll start with Indianapolis Colts running back Nyheim Hines. And before we start talking about Hines, I'd like to wish Marlon Mack a speedy recovery. He came down with an Achilles injury last game. And due to Marlon Mack's injury, Nyheim Hines was used frequently. Hines had 7 rushing attempts for 48 yards and a score, and he added 45 yards through the air and another score. In standard Yahoo leagues, Nyheim Hines scored 21.70 points. Hines is a priority add, especially for half PPR leagues and PPR leagues. He's only rostered for 22% of Yahoo leagues. So if Hines is available in your leagues, go grab him. This is your last call. Another waiver wire pickup is running back Benny Snell of Pittsburgh Steelers. Snell came into the game when running back James Conner came down with an ankle injury. Snell finished the game with 19 rushing attempts for 113 yards. Snell is a priority add, especially for Conner's owners. And if you're looking to plug your RB3 or flex for next week, Snell would be a good add. Snell is only owned in 19% of Yahoo leagues right now. Another running back to add is Grandpa Adrian Peterson of Detroit Lions. AP rushed for 19 times for 93 yards. And with rookie running back DeAndre Swift dropping the ball of what could have been the game-winning score, we don't know what usage he could get on week 2. But you need to hurry up to grab AP as he is rostered in almost 50% of Yahoo leagues now. And for your wide receiver waiver wire pickup, we'll start with Marquez Valdez-Scantling of Green Bay Packers. MVS caught 4 of his 6 targets for 96 yards and a score. And if defenses focus more on Devante Adams, MVS will be open for more targets. And it seems like after week 1, Aaron Rodgers is rejuvenated. Currently, MVS is only owned 9% in Yahoo leagues. Go get MVS before he explodes again against Detroit Lions next week. Next waiver wire pickup is Atlanta Falcons wide receiver Russell Gage. Gage caught 9 of his 12 targets for 114 yards. And with this pass-heavy Atlanta offense, Russell Gage will get this type of productions. Russell Gage is only owned in 2% of Yahoo leagues right now. So if you need a flex option or a wide receiver tree, he's a good pick. Next waiver wire pickup is wide receiver Robbie Anderson of Carolina Panthers. Anderson caught 6 of his 8 targets for 115 yards and a score. And even if most of Anderson's score was a 75 bomb, he'll get more chances against Tampa Bay Buccaneers to keep them in game. That concludes today's podcast. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the like button and hit subscribe. We'll see you next time.